Hey, what's up? My name is Daniel Bortner. In this video today, I'm going to be reviewing Andrew Huang's 30-day online class provided by Monthly. So, an overview of this class, I think you will be learning two things in particular. One is song composing, and second is the engineering side of working with the DAW and learning to mix and master and produce. So the structure of this class is to create 3 songs in 30 days. Each song focuses on a different aspect of writing music. The first one is an electronic music production and is focused mostly around using presets for your plugins and just learning the basics of song composition and mixing and mastering a track. The second song is focused more around live sampling. So the particular assignment was to go into your kitchen and record sounds and learn how to manipulate them, as well as learning the basics of synthesis and how to create your own synth sounds. And the last song is focused on vocals and live instruments, how to record them, mix and master, and create a song with them. So while you're creating these 3 songs, you're going to be watching video lessons on a daily basis. And these videos range from 30 minutes to 2 hours. And they are focused on certain parts of songwriting. And you basically follow Andrew through his entire creation process from beginning to end of creating a song. So after you watch these video lessons, you're going to be posting updates of the songs that you're working on. And while you post your updates, you're going to be getting peer feedback from other people taking the class. And there's going to be a feed of everybody's music, and you can go there and like and provide your comments on what they're working on. And then every once in a while, Andrew himself will come and listen to people's tracks and leave a comment. So the 3 things I say I've learned from this class are: 1, being able to be comfortable using Ableton and working in a DAW, completing a track beginning to end. Second, I would say, is learning little tricks when using the DAW, basically creating automation on effects, learning to produce my own sounds. The sampling project in particular helped me a lot with manipulation of sounds and creating my own synth noises. And third, I would say, is the mixing and mastering portion, just seeing what effect chains Andrew was using was very helpful, and seeing what types of plugins he likes to use. So 3 things I liked about taking Andrew's class was: 1, that we were actually able to complete 3 songs, that I was happy with the product. It was nice to have deadlines to keep you on track and focused. 2 would be seeing Andrew's complete process beginning to end of every song that he was writing, and he was very thorough in all of his videos. Just every little detail about why he made certain decisions on songs, what he listened for, what plugins he was using, how he mixed and mastered. It was very helpful, all of the detail that he used. Third would be seeing how Andrew switched between writer mode and producer engineer mode. Seeing that there really isn't a black and white when you're doing it. You can just jump around, doing whatever you need to do to complete a track. 3 things I disliked about this course were: 1, I really was hoping for more interaction with Andrew himself since he was teaching the class. All that I saw from him really was that he would every few days listen to random people in the class, what their updates were, and provide 1 comment on their video. Me personally, I never got a comment on any of my songs, so it would have been nice to have some feedback from the guy himself. One thing that might have been nice is maybe having at least 1 dedicated 30-minute session to speak with Andrew himself, get live feedback on whatever you're working on. Second, I feel like the class could have been a bit rushed for some people. I ended up dedicating at least a couple of hours a day to writing the song. A lot of times I worked on it more. So, I'd say if you're working like a full-time job, it could be a bit of a time crunch, especially since some of these videos are, 2 hours long. So it takes a little while to get through them. I would play it on 2 times speed sometimes just to get through it. But, I ended up wanting to spend a lot of time on writing the music. And since we're learning, the process is definitely slower. So, I would say there's a little bit of a time crunch. And the third thing I would say is it is kind of difficult to connect with your peers. Everybody's listening to each other's tracks and commenting on it, but we're focused on our own tracks and run out of time. We don't necessarily have the time to listen to everybody else's songs. We are forced to listen to 3 people's songs and provide feedback, which is nice to have some accountability on that. But in the end, it's difficult to make a real connection with these other musicians. So who would I recommend this class to? I would recommend it to anybody who's a songwriter, a musician who's trying to become comfortable using a DAW, learning Ableton. I would say it's really good for beginners because everything is so thorough, but it is good for more advanced people too, because you can just pick up little tips and tricks. That since you already know the basics, you can really hone in on the little details that Andrew does go through. Another reason I recommend it to any musician is that you really get a different perspective on songwriting. Andrew approaches the songs in a lot of different ways, ways that I haven't thought of. So it was good to just see different methods and, potentially when I get in those writer block situations, then I will have ways of getting through it. Another reason I recommend this to any musician is just the accountability of finishing tracks and getting comfortable with a process where you can actually complete something and be proud of it. Just really like the cherry on top, I guess, and just learning that final step, the mixing and mastering, to really just finish a track and have it sound professional. So I ended up completing the 3 songs, and I was actually very happy with my final products. It was really nice to have a deadline, to have that accountability to make sure I actually completed those songs. In summary, I would give this class a 7 out of 10. A lot of great detail in there. Nice to have peer feedback. I do wish I had more feedback from the guy teaching the class. I would say this class is really worth the price. It definitely accelerated my learning of Ableton and producing and mixing and mastering. For me, I was a little more comfortable with the songwriting aspect and working with live instruments, but if you aren't comfortable with that, it was very helpful for that too. Also, if you guys are interested, I'm going to put up my 3 songs at the end of this video, so you can give a listen to see what kind of products you're gonna end up creating when you take this class. Also, if you like these 3 songs, you can follow my social media, stream my music on Spotify. I go by Daboz, which is Daboz. I hope this review was helpful for you guys, and will help you make a decision on whether or not you want to take the class or not.
In Minneapolis. At this hour, fires are still burning on the south side of Minneapolis after protesters took to the streets to demand justice for George Floyd, the unarmed, handcuffed black man who pleaded with a police officer to let him breathe.
Flashbang grenades, rubber bullets. You can see it happening right there. That is how those peaceful protesters were treated. Why? It seems so that the president could walk across the street and take a picture in front of St. John's Episcopal Church holding a Bible. Joining us now.
As the older ones taking all this always hoping for a Come here.
Always standing around for a kumbaya. Ain't nobody coming to protect us. We gotta start our own life.
I understand. But let me tell you something right here. This 16, he's 16.
They gonna kill him next
He's
week.
16.
What we gonna do?
You tell me.
What we gonna
But
do?
this ain't the way. Because they ready to let loose. If the United States president say, if you loot, we shoot. You think doing this gonna
I
help?
know it.
You doing this
I
gonna
know
help?
it. But it's time to stand up.
So
At
don't
this
get it
point,
going
at
on.
this point, I'm ready to die
tell
for
you
what's
something.
going on.
Let me tell you something.
Not the problem that we got.
That you see right now, it's gonna happen 10 years from now. And at 26, you're gonna be doing the same thing I'm doing. You understand that? 10 years. You're gonna be right here too.
But he also got
So what I need y'all to do right now is 16. How we doing?
Can you picture a perfect day? Sun's out, kayak out on the lake. No worries now, don't hurry now. Relax, kick back, sunset tonight. We can afford to lose track of time. Neath the shady tree I nap, but with your head on my lap. I can't pretend like I want this to end. Oh, it's bittersweet. Wanna be stuck on repeat, yeah, yeah. I can't pretend like I want this to end. Oh, the summer's sweet. Knock me right off my feet, yeah, yeah. No rain, no rain, no rain. Cider, seltzer, tequila, beer. Anything you want, we got it here. I'm feeling good, just like I should. Friends laughing to the night, living life by the campfire light. Burnt and melted s'mores, I'm happy to my core. I can't pretend like I want this to end. It's so bittersweet. Wanna be stuck on repeat, yeah, yeah. I can't pretend like I want this to end. Oh, it's summer sweet. Knock me right off my feet, yeah, yeah. Woo! Come on now. Hey! Here we go. Woo! Come on. I can't pretend like I want this to end. It's so bittersweet. Wanna be stuck on repeat, yeah, yeah. I can't pretend like I want this to end. Oh, the summer's sweet. Knock me right